Sheet pan meal, done in 40 minutes, start to finish. It is a fabulous weeknight meal or an anytime meal. Hey, I'm Linda with What's Linda Cooking. Take a look at what I am doing today. Let's kind of delve into sheet pan meals done in the deluxe air fryer. We're going to be making a maple chicken. So we're going to start with potatoes. We're just going to peel up these potatoes. I love sheet pan meals because they are just easy, quick, and one pan. That is it. And while it is cooking, you can be doing whatever else you want. The kids need to do some homework, you can do that. You want to unwind, watch some TV, talk, do some gardening outside, because it's a nice day today. You can do that. That's what I love about this. So here we go. We're gonna dice up a potato. Yes, you can use sweet potato if you want. I am just going to be using the white potato because I don't have any sweet potato. But this can be a really great recipe to do with a sweet potato. You can add some apple if you want. You can switch up the veggies. I'm gonna be using broccoli, but you can use Brussels sprouts. You can use some green beans, whatever you have. That's what I love about cooking at home. I can decide what I'm going to have in all of my recipes and all of my meals. So I'm just going to finish dicing this up, and then I'm going to make a glaze for my chicken. Here we go, finishing that up. Let's make the glaze real quick. We've got here some, I'm gonna do about 2 tablespoons of oil. Then we're going to do about 2 tablespoons of honey. I put this in the microwave because it was starting to solidify. So we're going to, and honey never goes bad. So if it does start to solidify, you can just put it in hot water, whatever, and get it going again. So there we go. We've got that going. We're gonna get some salt, a little bit of salt. And I've got some savory maple seasoning. So we're gonna put about 2 tablespoons in here. There we go, one more. I really want the flavor to come out in this. And then we're gonna add some Dijon, and I forgot my Dijon. Where is it? I know we have it. Here we go. Dijon. About 2 tablespoons of Dijon. Sometimes Dijon does not like to come out. I got my windows open so you can hear what's going on outside. Let me see. I need a little spoon. There we go. We're gonna mix this up, and that is what is going to coat my chicken. So let's just kind of put that aside right here. Now I'm gonna deal with my onion and broccoli. I always put onion, and I got big Vidalia onions, and I can't use them all in one recipe. So we're gonna use the rest of this one and put this in there. These were on sale for $1 a pound. We had a big sale last week on veggies. One thing I forgot to get was Brussels sprouts. They had for 99 cents. They will have them again though, because it is the spring, and normally they will go on sale in that time frame too. So I know they're gonna start going on sale anyways. Probably not for 99, maybe one more time for 99 cents a pound, but we'll probably do at least $1.99 a pound. So we've got some onion in there. Like I said, you can add whatever kind of vegetables, and you can add some apple if you want. That would be really good. They also had some broccoli for 99 cents a pound. So let me just kind of, and you know, if you don't have, if broccoli isn't a good price, you can always do frozen in this. No problem. Same thing with the green beans. Same thing with the Brussels sprouts. You can do frozen if you want. And that's what I do. When Brussels sprouts are too expensive, I just opt for frozen. It's a good compromise to have when fresh is not. And I always have frozen veggies, also canned veggies, because we do like some canned veggies, so I'll have those also in my pantry. Because as you know, I don't meal plan. I more reverse meal plan with what's on sale and what needs to be used up in my refrigerator, my freezer. Again, what's on sale. That's how we end up figuring out how we're going to and what we're going to cook and what I'm going to buy. Because I will say most people meal plan wrong. They just figure out what they want to eat and then they go ahead and buy the ingredients. I find that we spend more money when we do it that way. So I'm going to season up these veggies, a little bit of salt, and then I'm going to put a little bit of oil. And I'm going to save this one for later. I'm actually going to use these stalks, and I like to just trim them a little bit and trim that end off. And then, because why waste the stalks? The stalks are really good. So I'm just going to throw those in there too. And now I've got some Springer Mountaineer chicken. I do like this chicken because I get it a lot of times on sale. This one was $1.29 on sale. And a lot of times my local market basket will have coupons of $1.50 off. And if they do have them, I will pick those up and use them. So this package probably cost me a couple of bucks. No, actually less than 50 cents when I went. But you know, most of the time you're not going to get it for 50 cents. But that's okay. It's still really good chicken, especially when it's on sale for this $1.29, $49 sometimes it's on sale. So we're just going to kind of do that. Now some of you are probably upset because I am not washing my chicken, but I'm cooking my chicken, which is, you know, going to kill any of the bacteria. That's why we cook chicken and meats, is to kill the bacteria. And that's what I'm going to do. I subscribe to the, if you're washing it, it's going all over your kitchen. And yes, you're cleaning your kitchen afterwards. Like my board, it's all going to be sanitized and cleaned. But I just feel like it just gets all over the place. So I don't like to, I just don't like to have that kind of spraying all over the place. So we've got that on. Now I'm going to turn this over, kind of do them again, and then I'm going to do something else. And these are going to cook, and I got to wash my hands because now it's dirty. And I forgot my, here we go. And I'm going to do the top again. And then I'm going to thin the rest of this out. And I'm going to pour this on top of the veggies. And then we're going to bake it at 400 degrees. Or you can do 425, either one. So I'm going to take this, thin it out a little bit. I'm losing my oil. Let me get another one. There we go. And I'm going to drizzle this, and I wish I still had my little spatula, little scraper, but I threw it in my thing. We're just going to drizzle this on the broccoli and some of the potatoes. And some of the chicken. And we're going to throw this in for about, I'm going to check it at about 25 mark, because the deluxe air fryer and oven cooks, because it's a smaller oven, it cooks faster. And I like that about it. And it's perfect for a family of 4. So this is going to go in on my top oven. lot smaller. Oh, can we get that in there? Yep. And that is going to go. And I forgot to preheat it, so I'm going to do that. So while that's cooking in the oven, this is my time that I clean up all of this so that when it's time to serve dinner, all of that cleanup is done. All I have to do is load the dishwasher or wash my plates and my silverware and cups and the one pan that I cooked this in, and maybe the serving utensil. So I'll be back. Okay, so here it is. I already took my mother's out. So you are gonna see just for us, and it has darkened up considerably, but there it is. What I like about these pans is it's all gonna come out really, really easy to wash. So let's see what we've got. I had tongs, here we go. So I'm just gonna take some of the broccoli and the potatoes, serve these up. And I had to keep it in a little longer because somebody stopped by. So it just went a little bit longer, but there it is. Maple chicken with broccoli and potatoes. Done in about 40 minutes start to finish. This is Linda with What's Linda Cooking. What are you cooking up? I'd love to hear. Bye for now.